Some insights from me about spiritual past and spiritual realms. One first thing I think is very important to just know there are spiritual realms and there are different energies, and there is light and there is darkness, and both is part of the creation, of the great creation. But there are also energies, beings that came out of darkness and don't know what the light is, don't know, are not open for the divine light, the light of God. And a lot of Christians are saying, like, the old wisdom of the Celtic wisdom, for example, it's devil stuff. It comes from the devil. It's from dark creatures, which are not here for bringing real healing and self-realization. And maybe one thing is right, what they're telling, because I think every mystic traditions and lineages were infiltrated by dark beings and darkness. So I really can imagine that also, like, Celtic stuff, Celtic traditions, the ancient traditions from our land and from Europe were infiltrated by dark entities, beings, which are not here to bring healing and peace on earth. This can be true, but there is also the ancient Celtic tradition, which are very lightful, very peaceful, which brings a deep knowledge and wisdom about the connection with nature, with the cycles in nature, with the cycle of the sun and the moon, and all the beautiful beings and creatures in nature, and the elements and the harmony between the elements. And so it is also very divine. So for that, for example, a lot of Christians don't see this part of ancient Celtic wisdom. And the same it is in Tantric traditions. There are a lot of Tantric traditions, lineages, which are, it's still what it should be about. It brings healing, it brings self-realization, enlightenment. It brings a being in the union with God, to realize that we are not separated. The individual being is not separated from God, that it's in union, and to realize that union and to manifest and embody this union, this love of God and the bliss, and which is beyond all what we can see here in the Maya, in the world. So that's the purpose of, like, Tantric traditions. But also there, yes, there are infiltration. There are teachers or traditions or lineages that it's possible that infiltration was happened, like dark entities was going inside and bring stuff with inside that loses the main purpose, what actually was or should be. And at the end we come to Christianity. Same here. So yeah, also Christianity, church, the purpose is to remember who we are, from where we come, the great source, God, the love of God, that is still alive. There are beautiful beings which teach out of this kind of Christianity, and also sees Jesus as a light bringer, as a son of God, of a big avatar. Like, they don't telling like this, but he is like son of God. He is one with God. He brought so much light and transformation on this world that humans can live in peace with each other and with oneself. But also here, a lot of dark shit, entities infiltrated the church. So very satanic, very a lot of trauma and abuse happened also here. So I guess there is no tradition, mystical lineage, which was not infiltrated. So we can also show to other traditions, they are not good, they are dark and so on. But be careful, you know, each lineage, each tradition has this dark collective shit still inside. So we have to look what is each individual preaching in this tradition. Feels it good? Feels it that it brings you nearer to the source of all creation, to love? Or is there something else that you feel which is not so good? So it goes also like, yeah, you should feel what feels good for you. Namaste.